Hello, today I'm going to demonstrate how to check the fluids in your car. So first you're going to want to pop your hood from the inside of the car, come out, open it up and secure it safely. We're first going to start with oil. Oil is very important to check. Whether you change your own oil or you take your vehicle in to have the oil changed, it's usually a good idea to check your oil every time that you fill up with gas. So for this, you're going to need a paper towel or a napkin of some sort, and you're going to find your dipstick for your oil. You're going to pull the dipstick out, wipe the dipstick down, get the oil off of it, reinsert it into where it came out of, let it sit for a second, bring it back out, and check the oil. This oil is reading on the high level. Looks to be just fine. It's in between the two holes right there. It's not down here on the low level. So the oil is good and it looks clean. You also want to make sure that your car has sat for at least 20 to 30 minutes before checking your oil, so that all the oil has a chance to run back down to the oil pan. So another very important fluid to check under your hood would be your antifreeze. So you usually have a overflow bottle that will have a minimum and max line to it. Mine has fallen below the max level, so I'm going to put some in. I have the antifreeze that is meant for so I have the funnel. I'm going to put the funnel into the overflow bottle there and add antifreeze until it comes up to the max level. Right there it is. You want to make sure also that your funnels are clean. You don't want to be using dirty funnels. And then you simply put the cap back on. Now some vehicles still have the cap also that go into the radiator itself. As you can see, it's showing full inside of here. We're doing good. Brake fluid. This varies on all vehicles as to the location of the master cylinder. This one so happens to be right here. And you will see a max fill line on the brake, for the brake fluid also. And as long as it's to the max fill line, you're doing well. You don't need to add any brake fluid. Mine is full. However, had it not been full, I would simply take this cap off, use a small funnel, and add the brake fluid that's recommended by the car manufacturer into there. And make sure that you tighten up the cap very tight, because with the brake system you want no air in there. So we also have the fluid for the windshield wiper, and it appears that mine is rather a little low. So they make different kinds. Summer formula is for when it's not going to freeze. You want to get winter formula for when you know the temperatures are going to dip below 32 degrees. And usually these will hold an entire gallon. So if you've ran it completely out, anticipate on buying a gallon and putting a whole fluid that some cars will have, but some newer cars will not have, is transmission. Some transmissions are completely sealed, so there's no way of checking the fluid in them. This car particularly does have a way to check the transmission fluid. It's got a dipstick way down in the bottom here. And traditionally when you check transmission fluid, you want the car to be running and have been hot. This one has been cooling down for about an hour or so now. It looks like the transmission fluid is completely clean. It's doing good. Next time I do check it, I will make sure to check it after I've drove it a little bit and with the car still running. So these are a few things that you can do as self-maintenance and save yourself some money and have a little bit of interaction with your car, making sure that she's going to be running good and is in healthy condition. Thank you for watching and have a good one.